It's Dom. Today I have a new coffee to show you. It's a Costa Rica from Santa Maria de Dora. It's the Solis y Cordero mill coffee. Today I'm going to show you what I'm tasting and also how I'm brewing it. I'm going to do basically the recipe we've been working with for a while, but a little tweak, which is I'm going very coarse. And what that's going to do is allow a lot of the tropical flavors that are in this coffee to shine without being muddled down too much with the sweetness. Another thing I'm doing, and I think this is what we've been doing for a while, is 440 out for the water and then 25 grams in of coffee. And we're going to try and hit 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's a fast, effective way to brew coffee to get a lot of the acidity, a lot of the fruit flavors, and just enough sugar to really balance it out. So we've done our first steps. We've rinsed our filter very well. And then I've got my coffee ground and I'm ready to brew. My water's hot. So first thing I'm going to do is throw my coffee in. We're going to do 25 grams. So I've got my 25, I'm going to flatten the bed out. All right, just like last time, poke a little hole to encourage water to go through the center. Then again, this coffee is tropical. It has a lot of like fun fruit flavors. So in my head, that means acidity, which is something that we want to really extract. And that happens in the first phase of this process. So when you're blooming, and that first minute 15 is when the acidity of coffee is going to be extracted if you're using the same heat of water, which we're using 212 at the moment. So I'm going to blast this. I'm going to be a little aggressive with the bloom, and that's going to pull a lot of that fruit flavor out. So we're going to start our timer and we're going to go. Cool. And just allow it to do its thing. Don't mess with it too much. A lot of agitation in this part of the brew will create bitterness because you're shaking it up and you're pulling a lot of the fines off of the coffee when you do that. So I'd recommend just chill, wait till about 30 seconds. Then I'm gonna go at it again. And right now, if you smell it, you can smell that. It's like kiwis. It even has like a fun savory smell going on too, which is really interesting. And again, we're just gonna let it chill. Let this bloom drain out. What that also does is allows everything to cool down, and then you're hitting it again with water, and that's another way to extract acidity. All right, so aim for the center. Now be gentle. Small circles, like the size of a penny in the center. And then when we get to about half our weight, we're gonna just do a big circle and then let it drain a little bit. What you're looking for is this continual drain. You don't want it to stop and start dripping. You want it to be a steady flow of water or coffee coming through the filter the whole time you're brewing. And now that it's kind of gone down about an inch, and I can see that the bed of my coffee is showing, I'm gonna hit it again with the remainder of the water, so to 440. Cool, so it just finished dripping, so I'm gonna take my filter off. And right away I can smell that like kiwi pineapple thing going on. Yeah, it has the savory. And something I didn't mention earlier, this is a honey processed coffee. And that is sort of a variant of natural process where you don't leave the entire fruit, but you leave a lot of the mucilage on the coffee and you allow that to ferment. And you can smell that there's a fermentation that happened on the coffee as well, which it kind of just reminds me of like pineapple kombucha, those sort of flavors. So let this cool. You're gonna get more flavor when it comes down closer to room temperature. And then we're going to taste, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm tasting. And then you see if you taste what I taste. So we let it cool, and we were just kind of chatting about what it tasted like. And I think I found the perfect way to explain the way the flavor is. But first thing on the nose, when you smell this, you can tell that there was fermentation in a really good way. It smells like fruit that's like starting to ferment. It smells really cool. And then when you taste, it's just like those green apple caramel candies you get during Halloween with the green wrapper. If you taste this and you like were trying one of those, I think it would taste just like that. This is a really good coffee. That nice acidity. The way we brewed it too gives the flavors enough space to really shine. It's still super sweet. Yeah, so come grab a bag. You can also visit our website to find some more cool information about Solis and Cordero Mill. It's a husband and wife team, which is really cool. It's new to our inventory. It's the first time we've had their coffee. So pop on in, we'll chat with you about it. See you soon.